Okay, now everybody can hear me, right? Sorry, folks. It's been quiet up until now because I had my mic turned down, and pretty soon I should be hearing something from my streams, right? Sorry, folks, for starting out this way. This is the Truck and Train channel, and I was just... Now everybody can hear me. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Great. It's been quiet up until now because I had my mic turned down. I got to mute a couple of things here, and pretty soon I should be hearing... Let me get my Twitch stream going here. Forgive me for starting out this way. I will talk in just a second as soon as I figure out what I'm doing here. Right? Am I on Twitch? In just a second. Yep, great. I'm on Twitch too. Okay, sorry, folks. So we're streaming here on YouTube, youtube.com/@truckandtrain or twitch.com/truckandtrain. Today is Thursday, November 21st. I'm sorry, I was talking for like 2 minutes before I realized that my mic was turned down. I didn't set up my regular mic today. Let me go on camera here. How about this one here? I didn't set up my microphone today, otherwise you'd see it like right here. I'm using my camera mic, so forgive me for lagging. I hope the first 2 minutes of the stream wasn't too unbearable. All right, so anyways, this again is the Truck and Train channel. We do American Truck Simulator here, and then we do Trainz with a Z on the end, right? Trainz. We're going to look at a route, a custom route today, and we're going to look at Surveyor and some of the elements of building routes, which I'm pretty new to, so I'm going to be learning as I go here. My goal is actually to get some Google Earth data of this area for the Virginia and Truckee, and then use the Transdam program to convert that into a Trainz route. So we might get started on that today, we might not. We'll see how far we get. Basically, this channel is also, there's a website, truckandtrain.com, you can go look at. I just wanted to mention real quick, I talked about this already while my mic was muted. There's a really good sale right now on Amazon. If you're into American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator or any kind of racing games, really, you know, WRC, Forza, all those games, they're having a good sale on wheels right now. Let's actually go take a look. I'll have an article up. I'll have an article up in a couple hours, but I'll show you one here. Let's see here, Amazon, PXN. Actually, it's the Logitech G920. And look at this, they've got this down at $199 from $299. I would ask you to do me a favor if you're going to buy one of these. Wait about 2 or 3 hours until my article is posted on truckandtrain.com. And please use one of my links. My links are affiliate links for Amazon. You won't pay any more, but I'll get a commission of the sale. So that would really help me out if you would do that. So if you're in the market for a steering wheel, they've got a bunch of sales going on right now for Black Friday. And I will have an article, like I said, on truckandtrain.com, this website. So look here, and right in here, there'll be a new article in a couple hours. Okay, appreciate your patience on that. All right, let's get back to the game here and take a look. Where did Trainz go on us? Okay, so I've got 2 copies of this route. This is the original. Let me actually show you in the not the content store. Sorry, it won't be in there because it's not from the content store, but it's from the download station. So if I come in here and I do Virginia Truckee, you can see a bunch of different Virginia Truckee stuff, right? But there's these the routes are right here. And then this must be the copy of the route that I made. And so it says missing dependencies. So when we double click on this, we're going to see, I thought it had a button here that said show missing dependencies. It doesn't. I wonder why not. Maybe that's only for, let's take a look here. Let's look at this, for example. Nope, huh. I thought they had a button on there for show missing dependencies. I guess not. But anyways, you can see that I went to the download station. I found this Virginia and Truckee Railroad route. Let's open it up and take a look. Let's look at the one that I'm working on. Oh, and then select a session, right. So just in case you're not familiar with this concept, Trainz has a route builder built into it. It's called Surveyor. Oh, let me stop this guy here. Look at that cute little locomotive. That is the Esmeralda. So let me show you this real quick here. So we're in drive session right now, right? So this is the normal mode for Trainz. This is Trainz 2022, and then Trainz Plus would do this as well. The older versions of Trainz won't have this because Surveyor 2.0 didn't even come out in Trainz 2022. It came out in 2022 PE. So if we switch over here to Surveyor, like right now, what can I do, right? I can do operational type things. I can couple and decouple, change the driver on the train. I can go, drive around. I've got these controls here. I can navigate the environment. Let's take a second here. Look, that's not what Virginia City really looks like, but that's kind of a close approximation. So I got to give them credit. They did a good job on this part of the route. It's not accurate, and obviously these mountains are not based on real geographic data because actually Mount Davidson is here, and that's the tallest mountain, not the one over here. But I have to really give them credit here for what they've done. Now, having said that, the track layout I don't believe is anything like the original VNC. Let me see if I can actually find it real quick. Give me a second here. It's probably in a book that I have actually, but VNC track map. Let's see if anything comes up here. Trail map, historic VNC trail. That's different, right? No, that is it. Let's see. Is this the one that's on Google Maps? I've never seen this one before, actually. The new multi-use rail trail that will connect Reno, Gardnerville, and Virginia City, Nevada. What? This is ancient. The trail will follow the path of the historic. Now, I got to fill you in a little bit on Virginia and Truckee stuff. This never happened. The current trail currently exists in complete form through Carson City. Sure, so maybe they have it in Carson City, but they have the railroad built down to. Let me show you here. Let me try again. There's a Google map out there of tracks. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see if this is an old map, because I'm really trying to get to an old map. What I'm trying to see is what the tracks really look like in Virginia City. Okay, this isn't going to be very helpful. Right? Let's see. Yeah, because that isn't going to give us the detail. Well, anyways, I can pretty much guarantee you that these tracks do not really represent, like, they wouldn't even build tracks like this. Why would they build this loop down here and then this loop inside this other loop? And then if we look, let's see if we can even find the depot, for example. Because there's a passenger depot and a freight depot. Now that might actually be the passenger depot right there, now that I look at it. Let's take a look here. Drone camera. I don't think so, though. I mean, that's supposed to be a depot, but that doesn't look like the real depot. And then let's see if they have a freight shed over here somewhere. See, they're missing the freight house over here. And they're showing industries that probably didn't exist. So I would like to build a real replica. What's coming in? Where am I getting that sound from? Is there music in the church? Is that what's going on? Can you hear that? There's just very, very vague background noise. And if I get away from it, it goes away. I think it's coming from the church. Oh, that's so funny. Because if I get away from the church, I get away from the sound. Can you hear that? Huh, how funny. That's a neat little detail. What is that? That didn't exist in Virginia City. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that's not Victorian at all. So again, these are probably assets reused. Like, let's actually take a look. Let's dig in and find out. So what I was trying to say is there's this map editing mode, this world editing mode called Surveyor 2.0. So let's go into Surveyor here. And if you can hear it, the music stopped, right? Because now we're not playing the game anymore. So let me click on this. Oh, you know what? I did the wrong thing. And then I got myself, here we go. So what I really want to do is grab the eyedropper up here. There's an eyedropper tool. So you can actually figure out any asset. You just get the eyedropper, and then see, this says downtown Leadville, Colorado. So this is a building from downtown Leadville. So, fair enough. I mean, the guy who built the route wasn't going to scratch build every single building for Virginia City, and I probably won't either when I built the route. But so that's actually the downtown Leadville, Colorado. Let's take a look at some other assets here and see where they're from. I'm still in the eyedropper. So if I click on the church 1942, that's not very specific. Oh, they actually have all these different churches in here. Now, if I double click it, well, it just shows me the details. It doesn't take me to the object in the game. Where's the object in the game? Can I right click on here and see? List assets in new window, add the pick list. No. Okay, the pick lists are important. I don't know why, but I've seen people talk about them. And so I think when you're building routes, you build pick lists. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so notice what happens here in Explorer. So if I'm clicking on something here, and then I come and click on the game, then it's going to place one of those objects, right? So that's actually true for railroad equipment too. So let's figure out, where did I have my, let me go back to Drive for a minute here. Where was my locomotive? There it is, right down there. Okay, so let's do something with these tracks right here. Am I still in drone view? I'm not. Let me just fly it up here a little more. Turn these to be straight with us. So this is where the power of Explorer comes in. So let's say you don't like the concepts that you're working with. I don't want to drive to Esmeralda anymore. Let me zoom in a little more. Okay, so I'm going to go back into Explorer, into Surveyor, excuse me. And I'm going to click on this train, and I'm just going to hit delete, and it's going to get rid of it. Now, I'm going to go and see what other Virginia and Truckee assets there are. I thought there was a V&T Reno in here, but I don't think so, maybe. Let's see, V&T. So for V&T, we have these coaches. Let's try Virginia. Truckee, there we go. Okay, so they just have the IE James. Where was I getting the Esmeralda from? Esmeralda. Oh, I don't know where the Esmeralda was coming from. Is the IE James? Let's take a look at this one here. So what is the difference here? This is the engine, and that's the tender. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go back into Surveyor. Let's place, so you click on the engine here, and then you click on the tracks to place it. Okay, so there it is. It's so cute. Am I still in drone camera? Let me just get a little closer in here. Okay, and then we're going to grab the tender here, and then we're going to do the same thing and place it. Okay, oh, and it looks like it actually placed it coupled. Sometimes you have to, back up the coupled stuff. And then let's make a complete train here. What the heck? So I'm going to go V&T, and we have all these coaches here. So there's a famous number 4. What else is there? Let's do the number 11, circa 1907. And let's do the 12 coach, circa 1902. Okay, so now we got these coaches here. So then we just go back into Drive and unpause. And no train selected. So I have to go, and now I got the train selected just by clicking on it. Sometimes you have to do something with this menu, like move to train. Or sometimes you can actually click on the drivers and then assign a driver to a train to get to a train. But if you have a train that's wagon, buckboard, trotting, manual control, there's a guy driving a wagon buckboard. Let me check something here real quick. Wagon buckboard? Yep. Okay. So let's go look at that. So when you look at the drivers, I'm gonna divert here. We'll come back to the train here in a minute. When you look at the drivers, you can click on Focus on Driver. Ah, that's interesting. Can I drive this thing? Oh, look at that. Now that is a cool detail. It's not apparently going very far. Does it go in a loop or something? Let's see. Let's make him go fast. Now, what should be happening here, if I pause him, if I stop him, what should be happening here is there should be a track buried underneath the ground. So let's take a look at that. Edit and Surveyor. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's why there's that weird track. Okay, now I understand why the weird track. Let's take a look at that again. This track, oops. This track, you can't really see it that well. This inner track right here. Let me see if I go to map mode. Oh, come on. You can see it better now. It's this inner track right here. This guy really goes all the way out there and then all the way over there. This I want to see. So let's drive. Okay, I'm going to drive this horse and buggy here at full speed. Oh, I'm paused. So it's kind of a fake sound. It's interesting that it does understand the topography, so you can see that it's going up and down as it hits different. Oh, that's interesting. Why would any real wagon walk up the side of a hill like that? I mean, still, great details. I mean, Just think of the hours that went into building this, even though nothing's Victorian. Like, people don't understand Virginia City. They think, and if you don't know Virginia City, let me pause for a second here. Bear with me for a second here. Where am I? That's not it. Where's my browser? There we go. Okay, maps. In fact, let's do one better here. Earth. Go explore Virginia City a little bit. Google Earth Pro comes into place because you can get data out of Google Earth Pro and use Transdem and then bring it into Trainz routes, which I plan to do. So over the long run, this Thursday will be me building a route. But right now I'm just doing some exploration. So let's take a look here. Let's go to Virginia City, Nevada, because there's a Virginia City in Montana too. You've got to watch out for that. It's kind of funny. I work for the railroad in Virginia City. They're one of my clients. I do some work for them, and there's a tourist railroad there, and there's also a tourist railroad in Virginia City, Montana. So we get people all the time that buy tickets for one and not the other. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. This is what Virginia City really looks like. How do I get? I forget how I get to like spin and lay down. Let's see. The mouse doesn't spin. Here we go. No, that's doing that. Here we go. This is the navigation. Now I want to show you something here. So this is what Virginia City really looks like. Let me see. Can I lay down a little bit here? No, I'm trying to like change my angle. It's not working. I'm not quite sure how to do that in Google Earth. But you can see the rail tracks here, right? So the current day tracks. This is the let's zoom in a little bit here. This is the shop right here, okay? And then this is not updated because they have actually built an extension onto the shop that you can't see. But anyways, this is Virginia City right here. So if we go look at it here, let me show you this depot I wanted to show you. Can I zoom in? Yeah, there we go. There's the parking lot for the Virginia and Truckee. And that's a bad picture of it, but that's a historic 1870 depot right there. They used that passenger depot for a couple of years. And then the train used to continue on here, and then it went through a tunnel. Where's St. Mary's Church? St. Mary's Church is right here, right? This is a really bad picture of St. Mary's Church. They flattened it. There's a big, huge Catholic cathedral right there. Anyway, so the tunnel went underneath, past the church, and then came back out right about here. And then there is Google Earth isn't doing a very good job here. I guess that's what that building looks like, but there's a locomotive in that building. And then let me show you the freight house here. Where'd it go? There's the freight house right there. I wish I could get a little better. How do I can twist, I can zoom. Oh, here we go. No, I'm trying to. Is that doing it? That's doing it. Okay, there we go. Now I need to go down. Well, anyways, you get the idea. So you see Virginia City here. Let's take a look. You know, these buildings are not showing up very well here in Google. Yeah, this is a really horrible representation, actually. This is all Victorian. This is what I started out saying. Virginia City is not a Western town. It is a Western town. It's in the West, but it's really a Victorian town. All right, enough of that. Let's go back to the game here. So, you know, nothing Victorian in here. Anyways, I want to watch this just a little more here. Let's unpause and make this guy go some more. Come on, where'd he go? That's pretty interesting. I just wanted to see if he goes all the way where the track shows him going. So I'm not sure how this guy built this. I don't know if he built this all by hand or what, because these mountains do not really look like this right here. Well, I give up on looking at this. All right, so let's see what else we could do with Surveyor here. And actually, I'm gonna just take, what time is it here? 10:21. I'm gonna take a short break, and this is gonna be a short stream today, anyways, because I have a meeting in 40 minutes that I need to get into. So I'm gonna need to leave about 5 or 10 minutes early before the hour. Let's watch this guy. I'm going to go off camera. There you go. Oh, let's see. What's going on here? There we go. Let me see something here. Anyways, just give me a minute here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got to point out, that's just wrong. The cemetery is not right there. So this has now changed my opinion of this route, where I really have to build a new Virginia and Truckee, Virginia City route. And just to be clear, I mean, this route isn't just Virginia City. It goes down to, let's see if I can, shoot. See if I can make this work. These maps seem to behave differently depending on which route it's in, I swear. Now it's interesting to see how the tracks go. The tracks don't really go up and down like that so much. And there's certainly no 11.88% grades on the tracks. I must be looking at the track for the, I'm looking at the track for that guy though. So no wonder it goes up. Okay, that's not the real track. Let's get back to our locomotive here. Oh, there we go. Which camera am I on right now? I'm on chase. I want cab. Nope, I want drone. Okay, and I can just click on this to get to this, right? I should be on the cab view now. If I go to cab view, yeah, there we go. Cool. So we're in the cab. Let's go chase it. All right. So yeah, this little trestle here never existed. That trestle never existed. I don't believe. You know what I want to do real quick? Sorry, bear with me just for a minute here. Let's see if we can actually get inside one of these coaches. No, we can't. Let's see if we can fly into one. And I just want to see if we can get a look at the inside. Let's see if they actually did the inside of it. No, I can't. How do I get down though? Can't get down. Yeah, you can actually see you can see stuff on the inside there. Yeah, you can see seats and stuff, just not people. Huh, pretty interesting. And then look at this random collection of sticks that they've got. I wonder if those are all assets. Let's go back into Surveyor. No, because the whole locomotive is an asset, right? Yeah, so, okay. Now let's take a look at some other stuff here. I want to look at these trees and just see how these are built. Where are these from? California Valley Oak. That's really appropriate in Virginia City, huh? You know, they're supposed to, let's explore something here. I'm going to go on a little bit of a detour here. There is something new called Trees in Trainz. Oh, they've actually got a video about it. Trees Trainz. There we go. Forums or in Trainz Plus. Should be on here. Yeah, so they have a new foliage system, they say. So that might be good for building this route, to use this tree system. I wonder, currently in beta stage, where we make sure the creation pipeline, visual quality, and performance. Okay. Plant factory. What? What is the difference between, I don't get it. There's trees and there's plant factory. Okay. And then there's simple LOD generation. Level of detail. Aha. They actually just do two-dimensional trees in the game. Interesting. Is this all, I guess this is all about trees then? So it's actually called Plant Factory. So trees is just being kind of cute. Train simulator teaser. Okay, I get it now. I thought trees was the name of the product. Because it says trees is currently in a beta stage, right? So Trainz Wiki gives more technical information on how to download and use the software. That's Plant Factory though, not trees. Oh, here's trees. method uses Plant Factory to create a 3D tree model that you can use Blender or any other 3D modeling software in its place. The principles are the same. Copy of Trainz version 5.6 or newer. Okay. What? How old was this? Copy of Plant Factory 2024. Does it say when this was edited? Modified on 17 June. So it's confusing if it's called Trees or Plant Factory. I guess it's called Plant Factory. Why are they saying a copy of Trainz version 5.6 or newer? What is 5.6? Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's see if I want to join their beta. Trainz, did I sign up for this already? I signed up for this already. Yeah. I signed up for that. They never contacted me. Or if they did, I missed it in my email. You should try to keep the highest level of detail under 5,000 polygons. Every level of detail should drop. Every additional level of detail should drop down by at least 25%. Your lowest LOD should be under 1,000 polygons, 500. There's no need to create bottom LOD billboards, as Trainz will create this for you using a new imposter system that will release alongside trees. What is this? No currently no text in this page. But that's what they're talking about the, let's go back to that. Imposters. Imposter billboard is rendered to face the player camera in real time, 0-degree angle from the camera. When the player camera rotates beyond a certain threshold, a new billboard is rendered again in real time to face the camera. That's interesting. It's interesting that they don't use Unity or Unreal. That Trainz has always been based on its own graphics engine. So looks like they're getting into something interesting here. There are two new materials to choose from when creating your leaves on your trees and plants. They are m.leafcard and m.leafcard billboard. Use m.leafcard billboard when creating a tree with camera-facing leaf cards. For all other leaves, use m.leafcard. The Trainz wiki has more technical details. Yeah, I signed up for this. Step-by-step tutorial will teach you. Method uses Plant Factory. Principles are the same. Before you need a copy of. Okay, we were here before. Currently, this is in development. So I can join their beta. Copy of Plant Factory 2024. Click the download button. Go to the EULA. So you got to make textures for your bark. And then they give you some templates here if you're new. So they give you some texture packages. Trees are created as standard scenery assets. They use FBX file format for their mesh files, right? Just like Blender would. Or, I mean, that's one option of Blender is FBX. Trees may use standard materials but benefit heavily from new foliage-specific seed or foliage-specific materials. So they got the leaf card and the leaf card billboard. Okay, so, well, this is kind of a boring stream. Maybe I won't do these. Maybe I'll rethink these Surveyor Thursdays until I actually get a little smarter about Surveyor and can do some actual work. Let's actually just watch this real quick. I don't really want to watch videos on my stream, but and I guess maybe there's a copyright issue if I do that. I don't know. I don't think Trainz is going to copyright me, right? Let's see.
A tutorial on Plant Factory.
I'm just going to skip through it here. Branches. So then you make your second level branches. Oh, interesting. So you start putting cards on there for leaves. What is this now? This is leaf card still. That's really interesting. Let's see. Now they're going to add some more leaves. I guess they're going to add loose leaves. And then you add branches to the loose leaves. Interesting. Touch-up tool, LOD. They talk about the level of detail here, how to export, and then how to set it up in Trainz. Interesting. So you can make your own trees. That's pretty cool. Somebody's probably going to make a bunch of real trees and start selling them. I don't know if you can sell stuff with that. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm not feeling terribly inspired at the moment. I will plan next Thursday better to have more material for you, that I'm not just randomly going through stuff. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream for today. I don't think anyone's watching anyways. So I'm a new channel here, right? So I don't really have people watching my streams yet. Hoping to get people following, and hopefully people will see some of the replays and then decide to come and check out the real thing. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up here. So I appreciate everybody. Remember the truckandtrain.com site. I'm putting up a new article there. I want to finish that article up. That's partially why I'm going to end early today. But yeah, there's going to be a new article coming up in a couple hours with all the sales on the PXN and Logitech wheels on Amazon. Do me a favor and use those links to click over to Amazon, because even if you don't buy the wheel that I'm linking to, if you buy something else that's a qualified purchase, whatever that means, within 24 hours of using my link, then I still get a commission on that purchase. So, and it would really be helping me out right now to make a few extra bucks off Amazon affiliates. So if you happen to get a chance to check out truckandtrain.com, follow one of the links to Amazon on one of the articles, and then do your shopping, I'd appreciate it. All right, everybody, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's American Truck Simulator, and we're finishing a drive from Washington to, from Alamosa, Colorado to somewhere in Washington, Seattle or something like that. I forget. I could bring it up and take a look, right? Yeah. All right, everybody, have a great day. Remember, truckandtrain.com. Subscribe to the channel if you would do me a big favor. You can turn off the notifications if you don't want to get notified every day that I stream, but I do stream Monday through Friday at noon Eastern. So thanks for joining me today. Really appreciate it, and we will see you later.